Hey Subnautica fans, Doctor 12 here. I have been doing some searching, looking around, and getting ready, just checking out mainly, the new Subnautica that's coming out this year, Subnautica Below Zero. I found a bunch of stuff on it, some released by the developers, some released by who knows what. Some is apt to change, or all of it's apt to change, I have no idea. But some of it is actually released by the developers, and they have for fact said certain things that, well, for one, it is a standalone game. It is not a DLC to Subnautica, so you will have to purchase it. But nonetheless, let's get into it. Found some pictures here from, I guess, developers or wherever. It shows the base, and if you look, it's got snow in it. Snow-capped mountains, snow on the ground, and it's snowing in that picture. So that there's weather in the picture. This one I thought was neat. Ooh, about fell out of my chair. This one I thought was neat. It shows our PDA, and it's an alarm clock, and it's got off and snooze. So does that mean we're going to be able to take naps in Subnautica Below Zero? And if you look over to the left, right there, that cabinet, it's a new addition. Looks like a new type of storage cabinet or something of that nature. Now the flower over here to the right, the plant, I should say, is on a shelf. It looks like it's kind of a rendition of what we used to have from the seafloor, but I guess we'll have to check that out and see. I was more amazed at the PDA being an alarm clock. I thought that was kind of cool. So I guess taking naps is in the future? Maybe. And this one is the base is preset, and you look, it's got the forms and stuff right there around the base. It's like a deck you can walk all over, kind of what we have now. But some of it in the center over here to the far left on the ground, it's actually ground level with snow capped on the ground and everything. And if you see the text over here to the right, it's scripted weather. It's early gamed weather, but the temperature is 3.1, and I'm guessing that's probably like a Celsius or just a conversion of theirs. Fog is 4, snow is 25, wind is 11, clouds are 50, rain is 0, hail is 0, lightning is 10, and evapo, is 20. So it looks like we're probably going to have some inclement weather back and forth tentatively in this game. So that's going to be interesting, I think. Be changing of weather, like day and night, Kind of interesting on that one. The pods and the base pretty much resembles and looks the same. Color-wise, the shapes and stuff. Does show some supplies being delivered there. Parachute. I thought was kind of neat. And there again, it shows the weather. But it's temperature 24, so I'm sure that's probably Celsius, which is Fahrenheit would be actually below 0. Then you got your wind, hail, lightning, evap. So it's like it's pretty neat, and it gives you your day span, the times passed, time lapse, day and night cycle, and your day is 5.61. So I figured that's what day you're on in the game. So it kind of shows some information that we really didn't know about it. It shows the mountainous area with the sky there, and the parachute in the background there, coming up over snow caps. Kind of a pretty scene too, if you ask me. Parachute looks like it's kind of glitched out, but they're still developing. It's still in developing. So and it shows the player biome is the ice sheet. And if you'll notice down there on the very middle of the ice layer, it looks like penguins. Just a different color penguin. It's not the black and white tuxedo like we're used to. So it's going to be kind of neat, interesting. I can't wait. It's going to be not an addition, but like a separate game. In this picture, it's showing looks like the lab module I guess that's a tentative vehicle, transportation portable lab or something. That'll be neat, especially if we get to buzz around the map, especially in a lab vehicle, take our lab with us. That's what I'm talking about. Here we have peepers, generally. That's what we had. And, of course, it is a slightly different peeper. There, just a beautiful sight of an ice-capped ridge. It looks like a river or something. I started to say creek, but a river. That's beautiful. Got the snow all over it and ice dripping down from the waterfall. It's all frozen. Talk about some cold weather. Now there is a drop capsule, it looks like, I believe they said. It's a unit for us, basically. And if you'll notice on the sides, it has pop downs, which has solar panels already on them equipped. So we don't have to equip this with solar panels. And the legs looks like it is portable. They retract. So is it a transportation pod? Is it a drop pod? Is it portable? How's this going to work? I don't know, but it looks neat. It's already got the door on it and solar panels. Looks like it has the fabricator in it already. And looks like something else over to the right from the cutout menu at the bottom. Just don't know exactly what that is. Oh, another picture. Underwater, I do believe. Because if you'll see, it looks like the big ice pillars, I guess you could call them. That's all frozen together. But then looks like almost like a sea moth of some sort, of what we would call it, the bottom right-hand corner. Looks like a big area as well, with minimal plant life. Well, for the reason it's cold. I mean, in here, a frozen lake, frozen something, ocean, with some plant life, but it's all frozen. And compared plant life to the size of the protagonist there, it looks like it's pretty good sized plant life. There's a picture of the base, this tentative base, kind of a above view that's in production and stuff, and shows that they're on the ground as I was talking. Looks like a ground layered deck as you walk up, and you enter into base from there. So pretty nice looking little base, and it looks like the rooms, the multi-purpose rooms, I should call them, I guess. Looks like they're bigger. They've grown a little bit as far as the what we're used calling the moon pool, the rectangle buildings there. They've grown. Next up, we have the hover bike. I think that's kind of cool the way the mechanics of it works. Way it's retracting. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to be ridden, but looks interesting to say the least. There's the pad. I guess that's probably the hover pad, for the making of it or something of that sort. Maybe the parking area. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There's a shot. Looks like one of the vehicles going through, looks like some kind of tree forest there with a bunch of fish around it. Kind of cool looking though. And look at the little penguin. Oh, it looks cute, but something tells me it's not. Just a little hunch right there. And that bad boy is a pissed off little crab, it looks like. Not little anyway, but it looks like a pissed off crab of some sort. A crab with an attitude, maybe? Possible. If you look over to the left, there's our boomerang fish, I call it. And up at the top, it looks like, about midway, looks like a keyhole fish. So we may have some of the same fish, some of the same, designs. I mean, it's possible, but hey, I'm still excited. It's going to be neat. And the snow stalker, look at that. Neat looking, but not friendly looking again. So, and looks like a drop shuttle, parachute for supplies. So there you go. May have supplies dropped in of some sort, some way. I don't know. That's kind of weird, but like I said, we have to figure this out. Looks like a parachute concepts of 1, 2, and 3. So the different parachutes. There's the open position of it, of your canister that's coming in. So you got the displays of it, front and the back, open position. So it's pretty neat. And last but not least, boom. A final picture of, I guess, probably tentatively a concept of the ocean floor, maybe. Like I said, it's going to be neat, people. Here we have some, looks like test play. Just checking it out. So it's kind of neat. It's going to be interesting, I'm telling you. Just stay tuned with it. Look at that. Isn't that neat? It's snowing while you're there. Spy penguin. So this is interesting. With that big tower there, rocket, whatever it is. By the base, it looks like it's actively snowing. I think that's cool. I just think that is awesome. Got the script there it's going with, which is neat. The scenery is pretty cool. I'm liking this. I'm not getting that second person right there. I don't know about that. Be kind of weird. Of course, then there's the script where they're working. But I think it's going to be neat. Here's some more underwater footage of them getting ready. And I figured game testing of sorts. What it appears to be. You can see the construction, basically, of the game there. All the editing and stuff, program. I'm excited. This is really going to be awesome, I believe. It being a standalone game as well, but it's still going to be awesome. So, hey, a thumbs up would be great. Subscribe if you hadn't already. Check out to the right there on my channel. Some great guys. It has also some great content in the featured channel section. You won't be disappointed. If you want to stay tuned, subscribe to me, because even the least little bit more knowledge I find out about Subnautica Below Zero, I will share it with you, I promise. And until next time, we'll catch you on the flip-flop. Later, guys.